Hey y'all, I was gonna wait to do this reading, but forget it. I might as well do it right now. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when new downloads upload. This reading is going to be a 111 illumination reading. That's the cards that popped. I want to get away from just constantly doing different signs. Or zodiac signs, and kind of tap into houses and what's going on collectively, world issues, community issues, life issues, relationship issues, parenting issues. Um, because the world is going, we just going through an overhaul right now, and I want to kind of tap into that energy. I don't like getting into politics because it's really not my thing for real. I mean, it is what it is, but it's a part of our cultures, whatever culture you belong to. So we're going to tap into the energy. Tupac is coming up with all these fancy schmancy ideas. I keep saying to him, you and all your big ideas and bright ideas. So the first house is dealing with your actions, your desires, who you are, immediately, the way you project yourself. Do it on your own. The 11th house is dealing with freedom, associations, your circle of friends. What is it? Do it for the future. Hopes and wishes. Nipsey keep burning me. And humanity's sake. Telling me to wake up. For humanity's sake. So if you put those two together, that's a lot. So we're going to take it. His energy popped up first, which is the Sun card, which is illumination all day. And then you got the Emperor card, which is the father energy. He's not in here with a woman. He's by himself, okay? So some men are going to have to take the initiative and do it on their own. You can't depend on government. You can't depend on your baby mama. You can't depend on your mama. You can't depend on this person. You can't depend on the woman. You can't depend on nobody but yourself at this particular time, okay? This is what this is saying. The Queen of Cups came up in reverse, which says to me that mothers are tired as hell, okay? Or you have mothers that are dealing with extreme mental illness or extreme mental health issues because women were not built to take on all of the pressures that the men in our lives left us with. A lot of us, not all of us. Some of us have been blessed to lead a balanced life where we have a man there to take the brunt of the responsibility or to take equal measure. We're taking all of it. So when I popped this spread, these three cards, I had went on Facebook and seen where a young lady where I'm from in Ohio killed her 5-year-old, stabbed her to death. And she was waiting for the police. She didn't leave. She just was sitting there. So that's the Queen of Cups energy in the reverse. And that's an issue. You understand? It's an issue, especially in the black community. But now it's spreading all over the place. People are just popping off. Because right after that, they showed a Caucasian male that was in a domestic violence situation and shot at the police. So all of this stuff COVID is bringing out. I thought that it was going to be worse when COVID first hit because we were quarantined. However, it's just showing later on. I thought it was because of forced kind of quarantine, being stuck in the house with people that, you usually have choices whether or not you want to be there. The quarantine kind of put it where everybody is under the same roof, so you're seeing everybody's dysfunction, so to speak. Because it fell in the first house, which is ruled by Aries, I'm going to read the grace card that I didn't get to read on Aries reading before that I promised that I would read, and it really goes great with this reading. Grace. Poised in a scene of heady blossoms, lakes and mountains, a bejeweled dancer is captured in a moment of rapture, swirling a gossamer veil in the rays of the afternoon sun. Her carefree form moves effortlessly in harmony with the beauty that surrounds her. She is intoxicated with the spirit of grace and delights in the sublime sweetness of the passing moment. In addition to obvious visual beauty, grace can manifest in other ways. The name Grace has Latin origins and means favor or blessing. In religious traditions, Grace means unmerited favor or loving kindness of God. Grace cannot be bargained for, as only the divine mind decides when and how to reveal itself. The presence of this card calls you to pause, take heart, and return to the miraculous simplicity of the moment. Through the gift of life alone, you are already part of the miracle of grace. You may feel overwhelmed by the pressure surrounding you, or isolated and disconnected from the beating heart of your sacred relationship to life. Perhaps you are overanalyzing things or measuring your progress by man-made yardsticks which have no bearing on your spiritual identity. Without a doubt, there has been countless times when you sought guidance and grace was present, but went unnoticed. She can be found in the space between notes of a tune that call your body to dance and spirit to soar. She is hidden within the silence between breaths and in the very pulse of life itself. Look for her in the changing faces of Mother Nature. The next time you find yourself grumbling about the rain, remember these words from John Updike. Rain is grace. Rain is the sky condescending to the earth. Without rain, there will be no life. When grace dances into your moments of loving connectedness, you will recognize her reassuring lightness of step and, regardless of circumstances, be both humble and grateful for the perfection in each moment. Cultivate the eyes to see and heart to merge with these gifts as they unfold bountifully in your daily life. And soon you will realize that the darkest days are never so daunting as to be beyond the reach of grace. So, we still under some measure of grace, thank God, because things are getting kind of hectic. This child cruelty shit is just going too far. So, Queen of Cups, and yeah, some people need to go. Queen of Cups came up in reverse, and this is a Queen of Cup card in the Urban Tarot. But some people really need to seek out some form of therapy. You really do. Whether it's people that got degrees or whether it's people like me that got certifications. It really does not matter. Does it really matter at this point? Da-da, man. It's just what it is. Take responsibility, your actions. What work have you done on yourself and what work have you not done? If you can't afford children or you aren't mentally well, then don't keep having children. You can't just leave caution to the wind and think that somebody is going to be there when the statistics show that most fathers are out of the home. So if that's the case, why put more burdens on yourself where you end up in a situation where you're stabbing up your child? Whether it's because you're under pressure or whether it's because you're so frustrated at the father for not stepping up into his rightful role that you just snap out on your child that had absolutely nothing to do with it at the end of the day. Change. God, it's beyond time. I don't even know if that was 3. I don't even care at this point. Yeah, we're looking at ruin right now. Swamp shit, for real. Inhumane shit. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Some of y'all have sons that y'all raise, and how you raise them is depending on how they come out. A lot of times, whether they're going to return to the straight path, whether they're going to take the straight path, or whether they're just going to take the wide path and just be reckless. You know what I'm saying? Causing perpetual damage upon the earth. You got to raise your children. And people that are, quote unquote, baby fathers, stop attacking your baby mothers. You know what I mean? Because when she was with you, she was with you. Making sure that you was well taken care of, going out of her way. And a lot of times, women let go of men because they don't have the strength to raise a man and a child. taking her to court and doing all this stuff to each other. But be the first one to talk that white man bullshit. Don't nobody want to keep hearing that. And yes, I said it on this channel because it's just crazy. Clogging up the justice system with the BS. Ancestors recognizing work right now. Okay? And if you're new to the channel and I pop from this Urban Tarot deck like I did on the last channel that I had that I shut down, you will see that Tupac Shakur is the costume designer energy. So these are his ideas that he coming up with. I'm just trying to tell y'all, okay? Yeah, it's just sick, man. This is sick. It is. This is sick. It's immature. You don't take into account that people have to clean up the message that you make. Well, you can really have a sit down at your table and talk to your baby daddy and talk to your baby mother. And some people had the opportunity. And because somebody doesn't want to be with you, you're so immature that you do things to put the system further behind in order to work that they already got to do when it comes to criminal minds, for real. Yeah, the president is even like, knock it off. Whoever, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Trump, whether it's Biden. This shit, it's not going to work. It's just not. This fighting, baby mama, baby daddy bullshit. Truth. Always seeking the pleasure, but don't want to deal with the aftermath of the pain, and then children suffer. I didn't get too many likes on my shorts with this video. Too many people may not watch it, but I mean, you can't run from your problems but for so long. That's a fire truck. If that don't say something, I don't know what to do. Tower. People gonna get to throwing their children out of windows. All kind of trash. Queen of Wands energy. Impulsivity. Learn how to control your temper, divine femmes. Or if you're not a divine femme, if you're a karmic energy that don't know how to clean up your karma, then you need to learn how to temper your energy, temper your anger. Go seek help. You cannot say it is not out here when it is. If you can spend money on Douce or Ace of Spades or Patron or tequila, then your ass can spend $50 on a session to get some Reiki, to get some spiritual counseling, to get a tarot reading, to see where your life is heading and what are you doing, to ground your energy, to get some acupuncture, to go talk to a therapist, which usually comes on y'all Medicaid or Medicare card. Knock it off. Yeah, you got work to do. Yes, you do. And I ain't talking sitting outside in no baby daddy's house, stirring up all this type of drama when he get a new woman, because y'all already know she about to be dealing with the same old crap. If anything, bring her aboard so that she can help your ass. Four of Pentacles. Holding on to people. The wrong ones. If somebody say they don't want you no more, they don't want you no more, you can sit up and worry yourself half sick, but they ain't gonna bring them back, okay? Learn how to use diplomacy in these situations, because most of us just dealing with some form of attachment issues. They don't have nothing to do with love. It got to do with this shit. Winning and losing, or feeling like you winning, feeling like you losing, all of this trash. And most people don't even got the money to ascertain life insurance. You don't even have the money to bury the child. What do you think that falls on? If people don't GoFundMe, if people don't have GoFundMe money, what do you think? Who you think got to pay for that? The state got to pay for that, even if they just put them in a pine wood box or they got to cremate them. It's still got to go in somebody's pocket. And that state is the state you live in. But then you would say you don't want to pay higher taxes. But you don't even know, you don't understand cause and effect. Or you don't want to pay higher food prices. Well, guess what? Shit. Queen of Pentacles energy. And police quit coming and attacking people that y'all know. If you a dirty cop, you need to just sit down some damn where. There's enough of that going on. In order to be a man in blue and in order to have a badge on your chest, you gotta have character and damn integrity. You can't just be sitting up lying on damn people. They're already under tremendous amounts of stress for your own gang because you got shit going on in your house. Yeah, some of you police officers need to grow up ASAP. Sun card. 3 sun cards. Exposure, illumination. This is what ancestors see you doing. Baby mamas that don't know how to knock it off. These are your works. That's what they judge you on. So what do you do day in and day out? What do you do behind a man's back? What do you do to trap a man? What do you do to sabotage a man? And if you're a man doing those things, then you're acting like a woman. So maybe you need to start questioning your sexuality and what do you really want? Come out of the closet. Because ain't nobody judging you but you. You don't want to punish your baby mother when you know you like men in the first damn place. Angry with women because you don't want to come out and say you're homosexual. Shh. That's what this turns into, this shit. Child support system is just... The justice system cannot take no more of this shit, man. Either you're going to be virtuous or you need to close your legs or get on some form of birth control or make sure that you have some form of work to be able to afford an abortion before the time runs out where you can't. And it really depends on the state. Because some states still allow you to do it after a certain time frame. I'm just saying. I'm not for or against anything. But what I am for is common ass sense. And I don't want to be affected by people that do not want to turn around and look at the mess that they're making when you're in a impulsive, non-thinking energy. Okay? Pop off. That's what y'all like to say. It is about popping off. Yeah, justice. It's police officers too. Y'all touching kids. Y'all pedophiles. Police officers. That's why the Page of Cups came up under that. Some of y'all got real life issues. You cannot keep living double lives. Acting like you this and that. And ain't nobody judging you when you got flaws. But some of the shit that you doing that's debaucherous, that sewer type shit, man, go sit down. I don't give a damn about a badge. You are out of control. Go get some help ASAP. Children are sick of being beat up on. Y'all don't know how to deal with your own childhood trauma. Children can't even be born into the world in a safe environment. You got a damn uniform on and they want to run the other way and hide. When it used to be a time they want to take pictures with your ass like you was the Easter bunny. Now, don't nobody want to be bothered. Whose issue is that? Damn sure ain't those in the ghetto. Or rappers, like y'all like to fucking say. Having babies with no money. It's not going to work. Slow money coming in, fast money going out. It's just not going to work. This came up under the strife card. Baby mamas, baby daddies. Yes, thank you, Tupac and Nipsey. Because I am going to put that above both of their heads. Baby daddy, baby mama. My son is in foster care right now, and they don't get no more excellent of a mother than me. Silly people. Because silly people that are immature, out of their freaking minds. People don't care nothing about these babies trying to get custody because you think you're going to get some money. How the hell you going to get some money and you don't even pay child support? And most of these men ain't paying that much in child support when they don't have no job or they got a felony. Most of them paying $80 a month. That's for one child. So if you got 5, that still ain't no money. Some people pay more than that for a car note, a mortgage. They only asking you for that much for a whole child. And then some of you men will have the audacity to want to sit in the emperor energy, but you're not an emperor, okay? Some of y'all don't know what it is to have a bank account. Some of y'all don't know what it is to write a check. Some of y'all don't even never had a bank card. How you taking somebody to court for custody? But then when a woman ends up stabbing the child up because they just done with it, everybody want to condemn the mother. But what led up to that point? What created that dynamic? You can't just look at the result. You got to look at the cause. You can't just look at the branches. You got to go to the root. Whether you want to or not. Because clearly this shit is at everybody's doorstep right now. Everybody want to keep watching it on the news. Keep masticating this filth. Clean it up. How hard is that? It's just easier to keep creating it for somebody else to clean it up. If you don't love her, don't marry her. If you don't love him, close your damn legs, use a condom, or get some form of birth control, or make sure you got money to do what you need to do, because it's not okay. Yeah, man, knock it off. Nowhere to run. That's what they're saying. Police officers, corrupt ones, nowhere for you to run. No more game you running on nobody. With this bullshit y'all be on. Want to arrest a criminal and be the damn criminal all at the same time. Involved in this child sex trafficking bullshit for money. Women attacking good men about some money. You getting shit. Some of y'all are getting thousands and thousands of dollars in child support a month. I'm getting $20 every 2 weeks. Maybe. And you going to the court, clogging the courts up to go back to ask for more for your pleasure principle addiction. Side chick this and side piece that. Oh man, you niggas can't even get a side piece from Popeyes. You can't even afford a side piece from Popeyes. What make you think you can afford a whole human being side piece? You cannot. Uproot your issues that are generational curses. Quit trying to outslick God. You cannot. You can't outslick God. You cannot outslick the universe. And you damn sure can't outslick justice. And that's on every level. You get what you give. Ain't no getting around it. You try to run away from it all you like, but it's always going to come out in the wash. Y'all attacking men that do what they supposed to do, then keep the child away from them. But then, I don't even know. It's like preaching to dead people. Mass suicides. All y'all worried about is sex. That's it. There's more to life than laying on your fucking back. Get up. Unconditional love is the remedy. Stop going out late by yourself, divine femme. Nine of Cups. Some men gonna start holding themselves. You women ain't even gonna have to worry about it, because some men are gonna get to the point, and a lot of these brothers is Christ conscious, whether you white, black, or indifferent. 33 came up. That's Jesus' number all day. A sonic energy, like Nipsey, like Tupac. They're going to start holding themselves. You ain't gonna have to worry about closing your legs, because they're gonna close their shit up on you. They ain't gonna just come running. That's what this is about. Because they sick of these having children every 5 minutes when they don't want them. And then you put them on child support and do all this crap, trash. Maybe some crashes, for real. Watch your driving. Self-love, yeah. Men gonna start focusing more on themselves and their own self-love. They know how to deal with women, because some of y'all women are too, y'all trifling. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Don't know how to knock it off. Bipolar, half crazy. You got this energy and this energy talking about, like, come on. It's the difference when you feel like, okay, you couldn't get pregnant, or, you know, you realize you got with somebody that's a little off, you don't have the mental stability to be, you know, do the job. Go ahead, bruh. I got this. Don't even worry about it. I ain't taking you to child support or nothing. Because you have those type of divine feminists too. And then you'll have men that don't know how to let that type of energy go because they're looking for a mother. Nobody's your mother. You had a mother. If she didn't do her job, then you better do the job you're supposed to do on your damn self. Shit. Women need lovers. They don't need you to want them to be your mother. And if it's like that, then you don't need a woman at this time. I want to get married. How? Why? Fuck. Just to have sex every day. Stupid. Trigger warning. If it ain't this, then ain't nobody getting married. If it ain't reciprocal, if it ain't two people working on them damn selves, if it ain't two people uprooting that shit that's sitting up in your DNA or that crap trash, somebody gonna crash. Anyway, the BS that's in your bloodline, your genetic coding, that you ain't transmuting the pain, and the generational curses that go through your bloodline, if you ain't getting with somebody that's doing the same amount of work on themselves like you doing on yourself, then you don't need to be with them energies. Don't nobody need to be with nobody. Everybody needs to just be single. The fool, zero. Because ain't nobody got the time nor the money to keep on with the bullshit we be on. Right, this shit. United Pentacles in reverse, working with Page of Coins money. Like I said, slow coming in, fast going out. Then wonder why you stay damn near about to kill each other, or actually kill each other and kill your kids too. This shit, love of money. This shit, and magic. And yes, this is the truth. Because why? So nobody gonna look at their childhood trauma. Keep ignoring it. And stop lying on your ancestors. Talk about what your grandmama said and what your granddaddy said, what your mama said, what your daddy said. Because they ain't never heard you and they said you lying. Shit. Surrender to complete healing, divine masculines watching this. Somebody give you a degree, divine femme. Now you better than the man you laying next to. And now you want him to be your son. Do you want him to be your man or do you want him to be your son? You really need to make up your damn mind. 0 choices. Some of y'all divine masculine are mystics. And some of y'all may be hypersensitive because you're a mystic and you don't even know it. Good girls and good guys. Unconditional love is the only way. Because you can have two people that's like this that end up divorcing because they don't know how to deal with their karma. They don't know how to clean it up. They don't know how to transmute. They don't know how to work on self. They don't know how to uproot the bullshit. It could have been a perfect match for each other, but it turned into a whole ass situation. And guess who got to deal with that? The courts again. If you love them long enough to keep staying with them after they done did everything to rearrange you, then keep working through your shit. Both of y'all. Because the first house is on this, which is your actions, who you are, your desires. Immediately do it on your own. Quit being codependent. 2 people come together as whole beings, not 2 fragmented people trying to find shit in each other that you'll never find, man. You'll never find. Boom, 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 boom. Dropping the hot packages. Oh, police? Because these 15 and 30-year-olds, y'all ain't got to be able to deal with that energy. Y'all do not want that smoke. And y'all know that. So y'all might as well knock it off. Either not the 80s or the 90s. You just planting dope on people and locking them up for eternity. They're going to start fighting back. And y'all not going to make it home to y'all children. While some of y'all are sitting up involved in sex trafficking and molesting other people's children. But won't touch your own damn children. What kind of shit is that? King of fire energy. And I felt like this is for some divine masculines that are fire sign energies. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I really do. Not saying it ain't for other ones. I'm just saying that's the energies I'm picking up. Fire sign energies that are find some sense of balance. And it's not about to let y'all women call them over every night. You get an itch for them to come scratch. They're going to be telling you no. I love myself and I don't want to sleep with you. Because some men come just because you call. Because it's how they was raised. To hit it and quit it. Just quit it. And watch your driving. This has been 111 baby mama, baby daddy reading. Maybe we'll do another one. It won't be so harsh. Let's see where this goes, you know. Living life.